very famous professional athlete, LeBron James. So LeBron James, of course, is a fantastic basketball player. Some would say he's the best basketball player in the world at the moment, and some even argue that he's the greatest basketball player of all time. Regardless, this is not about being a basketball player. LeBron James's story is an interesting one. He clearly is a fantastic physical specimen. His athletic feats are are obvious. He's a great player. He practices, he works hard, he does all the things that virtually all other professional athletes do and are expected to do. However, there are a couple of things that really separate LeBron from the rest, if you will. And one is his mental practice, and the second one is around his recovery. I think both of those things are particularly relevant today. So LeBron, as the picture would indicate, is an advocate and a regular person who meditates. So out of the court, he regularly does this, but actually you will find lots and lots of photographs of him actually sitting on the bench during timeouts with his eyes closed, getting back into himself, meditating and regrouping before he goes into those high pressure, high clutch moments that he's so famous for. And so he uses this technique to reduce anxiety, get focused, get centered, and perform at a high level. So if it's good enough for LeBron, why can't we use something like that? This Calm app is a great tool. And if you're at all interested in performance and de-amping yourself and reducing anxiety and performing at your best, that may be a tool that you want to go on and have a look at. The second thing that he does is this idea about recovery. It may surprise you to know that LeBron sleeps 12 hours a day. Now, I'm sure most of us would say, how on earth can you possibly sleep 12 hours a day? And I certainly couldn't sleep 12 hours a day, and so on and so forth. I'm not suggesting for a moment that you do sleep 12 hours a day. However, the point is that recovery is a legitimate and an important part of performance. LeBron James certainly believes that, and equally there's a mountain of academic research and studies that support exactly that. That the way that we conceive and perceive, if you will, of high performance needs to change slightly. We can't just run on the field and expect to just be always on. That would be unrealistic, and we don't expect that of professional athletes. And we shouldn't expect that in our workplaces either. So the question is, for all of us, how do we in these moments find the time, but also the mechanisms to recover? Recovery may be working out, it may be sleeping, it may be all sorts of other things. It may be curling up on the couch with a loved one watching a movie. It may be engrossing oneself in a book. It may be painting. The point is, let's find something that helps us recover. We'll feel better, and it helps us sustain performance.